As Islam spread, it transcended the borders of the Arabian Peninsula, reaching diverse regions of the world. The rise of Islamic civilization brought with it advancements in science, mathematics, medicine, literature, and philosophy, creating a golden age that would influence both the East and the West. The unity of the Muslim Ummah community, under the shared belief in one God and the teachings of Prophet Muhammad, fostered a sense of global brotherhood and solidarity that continues to inspire millions. Throughout history, Islam's message of justice, compassion, and peace has continued to resonate, offering a spiritual path for individuals seeking closeness to God while emphasizing social responsibility, moral conduct, and care for the marginalized. Despite challenges, conflicts, and misunderstandings, the core values of Islam remain a guiding force for millions of Muslims around the world, encouraging them to uphold the principles of equity, mercy, and knowledge. Prophet Muhammad's teachings, recorded in the Quran and his Sunnah, the traditions and practices, continue to serve as a foundation for personal and collective guidance, helping Muslims navigate their daily lives and relationships with others. The legacy of Islam, from the teachings of Prophet Muhammad, is one that continues to evolve, shaping not only the religious and spiritual landscape, but also influencing global culture, politics, and the quest for justice and peace in the world. As the centuries have passed, the legacy of Prophet Muhammad has continued to evolve and adapt, shaping diverse interpretations and practices of Islam across different cultures and societies. His message has inspired movements for social justice, peace, and equality, and has given rise to vibrant intellectual traditions, including theological discussions, jurisprudence, and ethical reflections. His call for knowledge and understanding led to the establishment of institutions of learning throughout the Muslim world, where scholars would continue to build upon the intellectual achievements of earlier civilizations. In the modern era, as the Muslim world faces the challenges of globalization, technological advances, and social change, the core principles of Islam continue to be a source of strength and resilience for millions of believers. The sense of community fostered by Prophet Muhammad's teachings through shared values of charity, compassion, and mutual respect remains a unifying force among Muslims worldwide. While the interpretation and application of Islam have varied over time and across regions, the essential teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, emphasizing the oneness of God, moral integrity, and social justice, remain constant. His example continues to serve as a model for personal conduct, spiritual devotion, and dedication to making the world a better place. As Muslims around the world reflect on his legacy, they remain committed to upholding the values of peace, unity, and righteousness that Prophet Muhammad embodied. His message endures, inviting future generations to seek knowledge, act justly, and live with compassion toward all of humanity. As time progresses, the global Muslim community faces new challenges and opportunities, but the teachings of Prophet Muhammad continue to provide enduring guidance. In a world that is increasingly interconnected and diverse, his message of unity, compassion, and justice serves as a bridge between cultures and peoples, fostering understanding and dialogue. The emphasis on community, or ummah, and the responsibility to support one another remains a key aspect of Islamic life, encouraging Muslims to actively contribute to the well-being of society while remaining faithful to their spiritual obligations. In addressing contemporary issues such as poverty, climate change, and human rights, many Muslims draw inspiration from the ethical and social principles embedded in Islamic teachings. The Prophet Muhammad's call for fairness, his concern for the marginalized, and his advocacy for the protection of the environment are increasingly relevant today as individuals and communities work toward global sustainability and equality. Furthermore, the teachings of Prophet Muhammad provide a strong moral compass in an age of rapid technological change and growing ethical dilemmas. His emphasis on honesty, integrity, and the importance of maintaining personal accountability continues to resonate with Muslims navigating modern complexities, whether in business, politics, or personal relationships. As Islam continues to grow and evolve in the 21st century, the teachings of Prophet Muhammad remain a guiding light for Muslims seeking spiritual fulfillment and social justice. His legacy reminds followers to balance their devotion to God with their duties to fellow human beings, emphasizing that true faith manifests in actions that serve the common good. The ultimate goal of Islam, as taught by Prophet Muhammad, is not just personal salvation, but the creation of a just, peaceful, and harmonious society. His example inspires Muslims to live with purpose, striving to embody the virtues of humility, patience, and empathy. With his teachings at the heart of their faith, Muslims continue to contribute to the shaping of a world where peace, compassion, and justice prevails. As Muslims continue to navigate the complexities of the modern world, Prophet Muhammad's teachings offer both a spiritual and practical roadmap for living a righteous and balanced life. His commitment to justice, kindness, and equity has inspired countless movements aimed at advancing human dignity and rights. His example has also reinforced the importance of striving for knowledge and using that knowledge to uplift society, whether through education, healthcare, or the pursuit of peace. One of the enduring lessons from Prophet Muhammad is the importance of adaptability without compromising core values. While the world has changed drastically since his time, his call for empathy, humility, and fairness in all aspects of life remains timeless. In a rapidly changing global environment, his teachings provide a foundation for Muslims to engage thoughtfully with the challenges of modernity while staying grounded in their faith. Furthermore, Prophet Muhammad's legacy continues to encourage interfaith dialogue and cooperation. In a world where religious differences can sometimes lead to conflict, his example of peaceful coexistence with people of other faiths offers a model for how to build mutual respect and understanding. His interactions with Christians, Jews, and others during his lifetime show a commitment to peaceful coexistence and the importance of recognizing the shared values between different religious traditions. Prophet Muhammad's emphasis on personal integrity and accountability continues to be a guiding force for Muslims in their everyday lives. From the way they conduct themselves in their work to how they treat their families and communities, his example serves as a constant reminder that a person's character is just as important as their faith. His teachings emphasize the importance of leading by example, advocating for fairness, honesty, and compassion in all endeavors. As the Muslim world faces both challenges and opportunities in the modern age, Prophet Muhammad's legacy continues to provide a beacon of hope and inspiration. His teachings encourage believers to build a world of justice, compassion, and peace, one where every individual, regardless of their background, is treated with respect and dignity. The example set by Prophet Muhammad, his vision of a just society where the rights of all individuals are respected and the welfare of the community is prioritized, remains a powerful guiding principle for Muslims working towards social change. Ultimately, the legacy of Prophet Muhammad is one that transcends time, culture, and geography. His teachings provide a pathway for Muslims to live meaningful, purposeful lives, balancing their spiritual, social, and personal responsibilities. His example of empathy, humility, and service continues to inspire not just the Muslim community, but people of all backgrounds who are seeking to live lives rooted in moral integrity and social justice. As long as humanity strives for peace, justice, and kindness, the teachings of Prophet Muhammad will continue to serve as a beacon of hope, urging individuals and communities to live in harmony with one another and with the world around them. His timeless wisdom remains a guide for those seeking to build a better future, grounded in the core values of love, mercy, and respect for all creation, and direction for Muslims seeking to navigate the complexities of the modern world. His message, grounded in faith, justice, and compassion, remains as relevant today as it was over 1,400 years ago. Through Prophet Muhammad's example, Muslims are reminded that their faith is not just about personal salvation, but about contributing to the betterment of society, promoting justice and fostering peace. His legacy continues to inspire individuals and communities around the world to uphold the values of kindness, compassion, and equity, working toward a brighter, more just future for A. As we look toward the future, the teachings of Prophet Muhammad will undoubtedly continue to shape the lives of Muslims, guiding them through an increasingly complex world. His life remains a source of inspiration for not only spiritual devotion, but also social and political action, providing the moral compass needed to navigate the challenges of modernity. His emphasis on mercy, equality, and justice serves as a timeless reminder that each action, whether large or small, contributes to the greater good and should be carried out with integrity and mindfulness. In a rapidly changing world, Prophet Muhammad's advocacy for adaptability, while remaining grounded in unwavering principles, offers a valuable lesson in balancing tradition with progress. His ability to apply timeless values to new situations provides Muslims with the flexibility to engage with modernity without compromising the essence of their faith. As Islam continues to evolve and adapt to contemporary contexts, his teachings help guide this process, ensuring that the core messages of peace, love, and service to others remain central to Muslim identity. Furthermore, his emphasis on social justice calls upon the Muslim community to not only care for the needs of their own, but to actively work toward alleviating the suffering of others. This call to serve humanity, irrespective of race, ethnicity, or religious background, is a powerful antidote to the division and conflict that often arise in today's world. The principles of charity, equality, and human dignity championed by Prophet Muhammad continue to inspire numerous humanitarian efforts, both within Muslim communities and beyond. As Muslims face the challenges of living in diverse, multicultural societies, the Prophet's example offers a clear path for fostering harmony and cooperation. His interactions with people from various faiths, cultures, and backgrounds, always marked by respect and dignity, provide a model for peaceful coexistence. His ability to bring people together, even in times of conflict, continues to serve as a powerful lesson in bridging divides and finding common ground in the pursuit of peace. Prophet Muhammad's influence also extends into the realm of personal development. His emphasis on self-discipline, reflection, and spiritual growth continues to inspire Muslims to seek personal transformation and strive for excellence in all aspects of life. Whether through the practice of patience in adversity, the pursuit of knowledge, or the cultivation of empathy, his teachings remain a timeless source of guidance for individuals seeking to live with purpose and moral clarity. Ultimately, the legacy of Prophet Muhammad is one that encourages Muslims to build a world based on the values of justice, compassion, and respect for all of humanity. His example teaches that true faith is not confined to rituals, but is lived through one's actions, through kindness, fairness, and service to others. As Muslims continue to engage with the world around them, the timeless lessons drawn from his life continue to serve as a moral and ethical foundation for creating a more just, peaceful, and compassionate world. His enduring legacy challenges all individuals, Muslims and non-Muslims alike, to strive for a society in which every person is treated with dignity and respect, and where justice and mercy prevail. As the world moves forward, the timeless lessons taught by Prophet Muhammad continue to shape the path for Muslims seeking to contribute positively to society. His example emphasizes that the core values of Islam, justice, kindness, charity, and humility, are not just for personal growth, but also for transforming communities and societies. The Prophet's commitment to alleviating the suffering of others, whether through social welfare, conflict resolution, or simply offering a kind word, serves as a model for Muslims striving to make a difference in the world. In contemporary times, Prophet Muhammad's emphasis on the dignity and worth of every human being resonates deeply. As societies confront issues like racism, inequality, and human rights abuses, his teachings provide an ethical framework for advocating for the marginalized and voiceless. His life was an embodiment of the struggle for justice, both spiritual and material, and this message remains a call to action for Muslims working to build a world where all individuals have their rights protected and their humanity acknowledged. His call for the pursuit of knowledge, whether religious or secular, also remains a driving force for many within the Muslim world. Prophet Muhammad valued education as a means of intellectual and spiritual growth, encouraging Muslims to seek knowledge in all areas of life. This pursuit of knowledge has led to countless advancements in science, technology, philosophy, and the arts, contributing to the global intellectual legacy. Today, this legacy continues, with Muslims leading initiatives in education, innovation, and social change, inspired by the Prophet's words that seeking knowledge is an obligation upon every Muslim. Moreover, the Prophet's guidance on family life and interpersonal relationships continues to play an important role in modern society. His respectful and loving relationships with his family, particularly his emphasis on kindness toward women and children, serve as a counter to modern societal trends that sometimes neglect the value of family bonds. His teachings promote the importance of mutual respect, love, and responsibility in family life, creating a foundation for strong, supportive communities. Prophet Muhammad's profound understanding of human nature and his ability to lead with compassion and wisdom have made him a role model for personal conduct. His life serves as a reminder that leadership is not about power or dominance, but about serving others, promoting justice, and ensuring that the welfare of the community is prioritized. Muslims continue to look to his example for guidance in leadership, whether in political, social, or personal contexts. The spiritual legacy of Prophet Muhammad is also significant in shaping how Muslims approach their relationship with God. His emphasis on the closeness of God, the importance of sincerity in worship, and the cultivation of a personal connection with the Creator are central to Islamic spirituality. His life illustrates that true devotion goes beyond rituals and is reflected in one's actions, character, and treatment of others. This deep sense of personal accountability continues to inspire Muslims to strive for excellence in their worship and daily lives. As we move into the future, the challenges of the modern world, such as climate change, global conflicts, economic inequality, and social unrest, call for solutions rooted in wisdom, compassion, and justice. Prophet Muhammad's teachings provide a timeless blueprint for addressing these issues in a way that respects the dignity of every human being, fosters peace, and ensures a fair distribution of resources. Continues to guide Muslims in their quest to live lives that honor God and contribute positively to the world around them, ensuring that his legacy remains relevant and influential for generations to come. As Muslims continue to live out the teachings of Prophet Muhammad, his legacy remains deeply embedded in the day-to-day realities of their lives. His message of spiritual and social harmony calls for believers to maintain strong moral character, to be patient in the face of adversity, and to strive for peace both within themselves and in their communities. The Prophet's wisdom provides Muslims with the tools to navigate not just personal challenges, but also collective struggles, reminding them that faith is lived through action and the impact one has on the broader world. In a time when societal divisions seem to be growing, Prophet Muhammad's teachings offer the antidote, an emphasis on unity, mutual respect, and understanding. His guidance stresses the importance of empathy, reminding believers to care for the vulnerable in society, whether they are the poor, the orphans, or those suffering from injustice. Through these values, Muslims are encouraged to play active roles in tackling contemporary challenges such as poverty, inequality, and discrimination, continuing the legacy of social responsibility that Prophet Muhammad exemplified in his own life. Moreover, his approach to governance, which emphasized consultation, shura, and accountability, continues to inspire political movements and leaders across the Muslim world. Prophet Muhammad's leadership was characterized by fairness, humility, and a commitment to justice for all people, regardless of their status. These principles remain a powerful reminder to both individuals and governments to prioritize the well-being of their citizens, to protect their rights, and to work towards the collective good of society. In the realm of education, Prophet Muhammad's insistence on the pursuit of knowledge, both religious and secular, has had a profound effect on the development of educational institutions throughout Islamic history. Today, Muslims around the world continue to value education as a means of bettering themselves and their societies, creating a culture of learning that reflects the Prophet's belief that seeking knowledge is an act of worship. This pursuit not only enriches the individual, but also serves as a catalyst for progress and innovation, furthering Islam's contributions to global civilization. As the Muslim community faces the future, Prophet Muhammad's guidance continues to empower them to overcome the obstacles that arise in an increasingly complex world. His call for patience in the face of hardship, his emphasis on compassion for others, and his focus on social justice are more relevant than ever. Muslims continue to draw inspiration from his life, seeking to emulate his example in every facet of life, from family relationships to global citizenship. Ultimately, Prophet Muhammad's legacy serves as a reminder that faith is not confined to rituals, but is a dynamic force that should influence every aspect of life, personal, social, and global. His vision of a world rooted in justice, mercy, and peace challenges Muslims to remain steadfast in their commitment to these values, encouraging them to work together to create a more just and harmonious world for future generations. His message continues to resonate, transcending time and place, as an enduring call to live with purpose, integrity, and compassion. As the world becomes increasingly interconnected, the teachings of Prophet Muhammad offer profound lessons for today's globalized society. His message transcends cultural, ethnic, and geographical boundaries, emphasizing values that remain crucial to resolving modern challenges. His vision of fostering peaceful coexistence, mutual respect, and a sense of shared humanity encourages Muslims to reach out beyond their own communities, contributing to interfaith dialogue and international cooperation. The Prophet's example teaches the importance of bridging gaps, whether through simple acts of kindness, advocating for human rights, or engaging in collaborative efforts for the common good. In the realm of global peace, Prophet Muhammad's commitment to nonviolence, diplomacy, and reconciliation continues to serve as a model for leaders and activists. His numerous efforts to resolve conflicts peacefully, such as the Treaty of Hudaybiyah, showcase his strategic wisdom and ability to navigate difficult circumstances with patience and compassion. This dedication to diplomacy and peaceful negotiation provides valuable lessons for addressing contemporary global conflicts, where understanding and dialogue are essential to long-term solutions. Another key aspect of Prophet Muhammad's legacy that continues to resonate is his commitment to environmental stewardship. His teachings about the responsible use of natural resources, his respect for the earth, and his efforts to protect the environment are echoed in modern calls for sustainability and ecological preservation. In his time, he advocated for the planting of trees, the protection of animals, and the careful use of water, all of which highlight his awareness of the interconnectedness of all living beings and the importance of preserving the environment for future generations. As Muslims confront the rapid technological advances and ethical dilemmas of the modern world, Prophet Muhammad's teachings provide a framework for making informed, ethical decisions. His focus on personal responsibility, integrity, and accountability remains an important guide in an age where technological innovations challenge traditional norms and values. Whether it is in the realm of bioethics, digital privacy, or economic systems, Prophet Muhammad's example encourages Muslims to act with wisdom, ethics, and respect for the dignity of all individuals, ensuring that progress does not come at the expense of moral principles. Additionally, the emphasis on the importance of family in Islam, as exemplified by Prophet Muhammad's own relationships with his wives, children, and companions, serves as a foundation for strong, healthy family structures today. His kindness and respect toward his family, particularly his treatment of women and children, challenge misconceptions and stereotypes, highlighting his respect for human dignity and the value of nurturing familial bonds. As society continues to evolve, the Prophet's model of family life offers timeless guidance for fostering love, mutual respect, and support within the family unit. Prophet Muhammad's call for social justice and fairness has had a profound impact on the Muslim community's stance on equality, particularly in regard to gender. Despite the patriarchal context in which he lived, Muhammad's teachings uplifted women, ensuring their rights to inheritance, education, and active participation in society. His treatment of women, particularly his respect for his wives and daughters, continues to challenge modern misconceptions about Islam's stance on gender equality, showing that his teachings advance the cause of women's rights in his time and continue to inspire the ongoing movement for gender justice in the contemporary world. As the Muslim world continues to face both challenges and opportunities in the 21st century, the timeless teachings of Prophet Muhammad remain a beacon of hope, inspiring countless individuals to live meaningful, purpose-driven lives. His guidance on matters of spirituality, morality, and social responsibility continues to offer clarity,